Hi again, everybody. This is our context kind of video for week 2, but I'm recording it on Thursday of week 1, so you haven't quite done your makes yet, although a couple of people have, and they are so good. So thanks for, this was a good week. I enjoyed reading your writing so much. Like it was, yeah, I'm just grateful you just kind of took it up for real and did some smart work. So I feel like we're on a roll. I know I have you doing a lot of work. I totally recognize and appreciate that you're jumping in. It is so hard to teach a writing intensive class in 4 weeks because normally we'd have 15 and they want me to do some equivalent of that. So I appreciate you just jumping in and working so hard. So coming up, I'm going to release 2 make cycles at the same time because like I just said, we're going fast. So we're going to spend a couple of days on informational texts, also called expository writing. And then we're going to spend a couple of days on compelling arguments and read some, I think, playful children's books, some of my favorites about children's books are great for modeling how to do an argument, like The Day the Crayons Quit and Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And there's just so many that are just great models for how you argue about something. I said this, I think, briefly in some video that I don't think of any of the writing that we do in the world as being so tidy, as being only informational or narrative or argumentative. I think most writing and texts are made up of all those elements, but it does help to kind of focus in on just a standard or an element of a piece of writing and kind of focus on that to think about how that genre functions, what makes it informational or what makes it an argument. So that's what we're going to do with the mentor texts that continue to be children's books. So a couple of things would be that I'd like you to keep in mind are when you go to do this make for the end of this cycle, I'm going to have you choose between doing the stuff for make 2, so creating an informational text, or doing something related to make 3 and doing an argumentative text. So you have a choice there, and I have a ton of choices within those choices. So I hope it doesn't feel overwhelming. I'm more trying to give you here's a range of things that you could do. And as always, if you have a different idea, just run it by me, but I'm trying to just give you a lot of platforms and a lot of ideas of things you might consider. So with the make, that'll also be next Sunday, whatever date that is. What date is that? Sunday, the next make cycle will be Sunday the Father's Day, the 16th. I know Father's Day is fraught or lovely or has all kinds of feels. So anyway, you'll have a make do that day of your choice. The other thing I want to remind you of just kind of briefly is I hope that you're bookmarking everything. One of the things you'll notice I have in one of the pages for this day is a link to National Council of Teachers of English, NCTE. And it is free to join their newsletter. And if you're going into education, I would do that because you get all the current policies and recommendations for books and curriculum that's coming out. And so I put a link to NCTE's, or you can just Google NCTE website, and you can join what they call it their inbox, and then you get that. And then the student registration fee is not horrible. I want to say it's $30 or something. And then you can also add some of their current journals for elementary school teachers. That would be Language Arts, and I actually subscribe to it. Wonder, of course, I don't have a handy copy near me because they're probably all in my office at Chico State. Oh, wait. I might. Yeah, look at that. Language Arts looks like this, and they usually have a different theme, and it's full of all kinds of helpful, usually studies or curriculum or ideas for lesson plans and poetry and all kinds of stuff for elementary school teachers. So the digital copy is not too much. I want to say like $15, $25. So I recommend you start bookmarking all these things. I actually have us reading an article from Language Arts week 3. So yeah, give you a little taste of that too. Yeah, so I'm sharing lots of links all the time, so I'm hoping you'll just bookmark them somewhere so that you have them handy as you continue your career. I think that's all I want to say for now. I'll add a more specific video for make 2 and 3 choices. But for now, you're jumping into thinking about mentor texts that are more like, how can we make a cool informational text and how can we make a cool, compelling argument? Yeah, I think that's all I want to say for now. Thanks, y'all.